Welcome to week 10, question 3. We're looking at partial derivatives of power functions. And here we have a function. The question reads, the productivity of a certain country with the utilization of X units of labor and Y units of capital is given approximately by this function. It says find the marginal productivity of labor and capital. So here again we have a multivariate function where X equals the units of labor and Y units of capital. And it says find the marginal productivity of labor and capital. So what that means, again, marginal tells us we're looking for the derivative or the rate of change. Productivity of labor and capital means that we're looking for both partial derivatives, one with respect to labor, X, and one with respect to capital, Y. So we need to look at the function, and we see that we've got two powers. We're going to remember that x to the n, the derivative is nx to the n minus 1. Let's keep that aside as our reference, and let's start looking at these derivatives. So we have f sub x of xy. So we're taking the derivative with respect to x, which means that we're keeping y, we're considering y as a constant. So we've got the coefficient 100. Again, y is considered a constant. So I'm going to just put that down as our next piece of the term. And then we have x. So we've got to bring the 0.68 down. That's our n in the front here. And then x to the n minus 1. So 0.68 minus 1 will give us an exponent of negative 0.32. So let's simplify. We're going to multiply 100 by 0.68 together. Let's see what we end up with. 68 x to the negative 0.32, y to the positive 0.32. So that is your marginal productivity of labor. So the second first derivative we can take is f sub y of x comma y. And now remind ourselves that we're taking the derivative with respect to y, so we're keeping x constant. So we can have 100. We can write x to the 0.68 because that's not changing. And then we have y to the 0.32. So if we use our power rule for taking derivatives, we have 0.32. Then we have y to the 0.32 minus 1, which is negative 0.68. Again, we're going to tidy this up, multiply those two together. And we have 32 x to the 0.68, y to the negative 0.68, which will give us our marginal productivity with respect to capital, because we've changed capital by 1 unit and keeping units of labor constant. At this point, you would simply be asked to substitute an x and a y value and solve and interpret. But for now, this is as far as we're going to go.